Anime here, and yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex chapter 14 crazy because it put a lot of speculation to bed. Also confirmed the theory that I was going to make a video on 2 days before the spoilers dropped. And if you don't believe me, I was talking about it with my good friend Nick. At first I thought Kashin Koji would be the one to rescue Boruto, but then I thought about it. With Shikamaru now knowing the truth, it's only right for Shikamaru to be the one to help Boruto escape. And I brought it up in our conversation on the phone. It got shot down, and in his defense, his reasoning was valid. He just thought there's no way Shikamaru will risk everything, like being the 8th Hokage, aiding a fugitive that killed his best friend, etc, etc. The amount of damage that would do to his reputation will put him on the chopping block. So I was like, yeah, let me not make that video. And yeah, I low-key regret it now. But still, before I get into why Shikamaru helping Boruto escape the Leaf Village was probably one of the worst decisions he's ever made in his life, and how it was a necessary decision to push the plot forward, because there's a lot of moving parts and this one just put everything together nicely. This chapter did a real good job rehashing the ability of omnipotence. See, there was a lot of speculation, a lot of talk all over YouTube, and YouTubers were saying that omnipotence didn't make sense. It doesn't work how it's supposed to work, how it was stated in part 1, especially after the meeting with Boruto and Shikamaru. At first I got mad and I let it go, because you gotta understand it's a monthly series, and sometimes the Boruto series has a bad habit of rehashing the same information that we already know, right? A lot of people forgot all the events that have taken place from chapter 7 all the way to chapter 14 all happened within the same day. So from the time Boruto told Shikamaru the truth, told him that Naruto was alive, Boruto leaves. Jura and Hidari enters the Leaf Village. They start destroying everything. Boruto comes back to the Leaf Village, and then all the events of the fight, Himawari versus Jura, all of it happened within one day. Even though the truth of Boruto being Naruto's actual son and Naruto Uzumaki being alive was fresh in Shikamaru's head, in chapter 14, we see omnipotence working on Shikamaru's mind to the point he was stressing and sweating, thinking about if he was making the right decision and questioning his decision on trusting Boruto. He had to do exactly what Sasuke did, thinking about a particular moment and choosing to believe in Boruto. Sasuke's moment was the trust in Sarada awakening her MS Sharingan, and Shikamaru was using the conversation he just had with Boruto to remind him and why he was about to help Boruto escape the Leaf Village. So it cleared up all the misconceptions and false statements I've been seeing about how omnipotence doesn't make sense. But let's move on to the juicier part of this chapter. In chapter 2, we saw Kawaki start to suspect that Shikamaru was working with Boruto way before he had the conversation with Boruto and learning the truth. And in chapter 10, Kawaki instantly noticed that Boruto teleported right away after checking in with Shikamaru. Now combine this suspicion and paranoia with the question that Damon keeps asking Kawaki. What are you going to do when everybody finds out Lord 7th is alive? You see, this question has been brought up multiple times within the series to open our eyes to the fact that this is going to be the stepping stone for Kawaki to finally snap. Shikamaru just set all of this in motion. I remember a lot of you guys were under the comments of one of my recent Boruto videos. I made a prediction that Boruto was going to tell everybody the truth, because I feel like it's a 5D chess move to let people know that Naruto's alive and use that as a bargaining chip. And a lot of people didn't agree, but Boruto ended up doing it anyway. And we now finally have an answer to Damon's question through the actions of Shikamaru allowing Boruto to escape. It's been 3 years and Ida hasn't figured out why Sumire and Sarada wasn't affected by omnipotence. So Kawaki isn't going to figure out why Shikamaru's now helping Boruto. There's 2 other characters helping Boruto, but I'm going to cover that in another video. So Kawaki is going to overreact to the situation. He was in the safety net of omnipotence. Now that's been taken off. And now the Leaf and Sand Village need Boruto's help to defeat Jura. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this was the best decision that Shikamaru made for the village and also for the plot. Here's the issue. Before omnipotence, right after Code versus Kawaki versus Borishiki. Shikamaru made a statement that Kawaki is currently one of the strongest shinobis in the village. Let's not make him upset. Fast forward all the way to chapter 7. Shikamaru says, "But Boruto, if you have no intent to kill Kawaki, you need to understand that you will continue taking false blame regarding Naruto. Seeing as omnipotence effect lies with Kawaki, I would like to avoid making him feel cornered, which means not exposing what he did quite yet. So you will need to stay a fugitive." Unfortunately, Shikamaru officially cornered Kawaki. Now with the elders knowing the truth, people are slowly going to start turning against Kawaki and leaning towards Boruto's side. Boruto is the only person who has the answers and the power to defeat these evil god tree clone looking things. So it's obvious they're going to join up with Boruto, especially with Sarada, Miss Team Boruto herself. She's definitely going to be out there defending Boruto's case in the Leaf Village, which is going to lead to more heated conversations on the subject. Kawaki claiming Boruto did kill Lord Seventh, and Sarada saying that Lord Seventh is still alive. This is eventually going to lead Kawaki down the path of the Kawaki that we saw in chapter 1. No, Kawaki isn't going to destroy the Leaf Village by himself. He's not going to end the shinobi world by himself. Now that we know who the villains are in this series, Two Blue Vortex, and how they plan to destroy the world, Kawaki's statement, it's way different now. Because I said this before, Kawaki's going to team up with the God Tree clones, but I'm explaining that in another video, because I feel like chapter 14 and Ikimoto's interview in France confirmed that's the direction that we're headed towards. Kawaki is going to join up with them after Jura is taken out the picture. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.